Ultra Squad.
Did the Ultra with another Ultra video. You know what time it is, man. If you're new to my channel, man, I try to react to all type of different content, different backgrounds, different cultures, different genres. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it all. Horror, comedy, music. We with it all. All right, look, listen. This is crazy, man. This is in one of my previous videos, I said something about this lady right here who escaped from North Korea. You know what I'm saying? When she was like young, when she was like real young with her mom, I think, and some old people. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. She was on Joe Rogan's podcast not too long ago talking about her story of how she escaped North Korea. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know, go check her videos out if you don't know who she is, man. It's crazy. That's her book actually in the back there about talking about it. But we finna get right to the video, man. Shocking reasons why the most beautiful women work at gas stations in North Korea. Is this true? Man, it's crazy. I believe like her stories, what she said. You know, like some people, if you know about this lady, some people say that she's lied about certain things and all that, and certain parts of her story isn't true and fabricated, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. I lean towards a believing her. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We finna get right to the video. All right. Shocking reasons why the most beautiful women work at gas stations in North Korea. Let's get right to it. All right.
Where you can find most beautiful women in North Korea. This is going to be quite shocking. Great job. It's like it's better job than being a doctor. This is highly competitive and the most beautiful women competing to get. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie Park and I'm a North Korean de facto human rights activist. Today, I'm going to talk about something very interesting. So I hope you stay till the end of this video and find out why. So when I went to South Korea or even in America, I was pretty...
I wonder who edits her videos. It's pretty good. I like these little edits and these little cutouts she's doing with these little pop-ups. It's nice. I need to start doing that. Should I start doing that? I don't know. I'm too lazy. I don't really like editing that much. And if I edit like that, it might take a couple of days. And I don't feel like doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see in the future, man.
Shocked in a way how much though in the modern world they were obsessed with the beauty. And right in North Korea, I talked about in the past about the different beauty standards, you know, in North Korea.
This is low-key true. That right there about the American side, yes, it's been like that for a long time. I think it's changing nowadays, you know what I'm saying, but it's been like that for the longest. Like a very slim white lady, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes, you know what I'm saying? That's America's beauty standards, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, I think it's leaning differently, you know, because of social media and all that stuff. But is that how they really feel? I don't know. But that's been true for America, at least.
That we think the man with a big belly and bald hair is very attractive because most of men who are thin and if they have big belly and if they are bald, maybe we think that's a better nutrition and that's why they are bald. So it's a symbol of status and power. So that's why if somebody looks like Kim Jong-un in North Korea, they are super attractive because it's...
Hey man, Kim Jong-un coming to America, man. You ain't gonna get you ain't gonna get the ladies, man. You ain't gonna get the ladies. I'm telling you right now, man. No. That's crazy. That's true? That's insane. That's, wow.
Really hard to find fat people, unfortunately. But today in this video, I'm going to talk about where you can find most beautiful women in North Korea. And why this is important is because I think you can really learn a lot about how twisted, how corrupt, how unbelievable the country is, that even showing where the most beautiful women, you can learn so much about this hermit kingdom. So
that is crazy though. That's crazy to me. I guess not, because you know, in some parts of Asia, like especially like a long time ago, back in the day, you know, they had the concubines, you know what I'm saying? Some of the most beautiful women, they basically like what do you like, concubines is like basically like, you know, like escorts, like, right? Is that right? Or like prostitutes, at least back in the day. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comments, okay? Somebody let me know if I'm right or wrong. But that's crazy though. Like in America, especially nowadays, pretty privilege is a big thing, man. The better you look, you know what I'm saying? According to society, man, you get more privilege and can do more things, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy how she's saying like the most beautiful women like have like regular jobs and they don't have like privilege like that and they just working at gas stations. That's kind of crazy to me.
The first place that you can find the most beautiful women in North Korea is obviously, guys, Pleasure Squad. You should know this by now. Right, in North Korea, the most beautiful women, firstly, they all get collected by the officials and then send it to Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un gets the first privilege of taking all the beautiful women first.
Kim Jong-un laugh. I'm trying to imagine how he laughed, bro. I don't know. I hope this don't get taken down because I'm making fun of him. You know how government people is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not the...
Every year, this process with the Pleasure Squad begins. This is sad because these young girls, it's not even their choice. When the officials come and pick them up, and you cannot say no to it. This is like the party demands your royalty, party demands your sacrifice. How they can say no? And among the Pleasure Squad, the tragedy is that Kim Jong-un can only take so many women in a year. So a lot of them just send to other resorts that Kim Jong-un might possibly visit in once in 10 years. Kim Jong-un has over 2,000 resorts around the country. And all these places have to have these girls waiting for him to come.
Living it up.
And whenever he goes, these women have to serve him and satisfy him. And these women just waiting all their life. And usually it's called almost like the military. They go there, they have to stay there for 5 years. And then when they're around 23, they have to graduate. And then the young girls come, right? So here, some of them, all their life, in the entire 5 years, all they're doing is just waiting for Kim Jong-un to come and clean the resort. And that's what they do. And that's where the most beautiful women go to in North Korea. Number 2 place where you can find the most beautiful women in North Korea is actually military. Can you guess why? So in military, the most beautiful women...
I love her focus on how she's still going through the video while it's like a fire truck like in the background. That's nice. That's focus right there.
Picked to become the secretaries of the top officers. And this is how the regime attracts the royalty from these men. I know the Taliban, ISIS, and there's a lot of extreme groups, incentivize young men to join and say, if you sacrifice, you're gonna get a virgins, and you're gonna reward it through this way. And this is a method how Kim Jong-un attracts and incentivizes for these men to be loyal to him and climbing that ladder. Even these officers who knows, as soon as they climb the ladder and going to the top place, their chance of getting assassinated or being publicly executed by Kim Jong-un gets higher and higher. There's a theory in North Korea, being like Kim Jong-un is like a sun, right? If you go too close to him, you are gonna die from burn to death, which means public execution. He's gonna purge the officers every 3 years. So your lifespan gets really shortened by your proxy to Kim Jong-un. But if you go too far away from Kim Jong-un, it's like which is sun, you get so cold, you don't get the crops don't grow, you're so cold that you're gonna die. Which means the people who are in the northern parts, who are not living in capital. So the best way you can preserve your life is finding that perfect balance between from Kim Jong-un and the furthest place. If you find somewhere in between, not too close, not too far, your life can be okay. And you are gonna make it work somehow. You might be able to live until 60 years old. And this is what every North Korean have to calculate. How close do I wanna go? How far do I wanna go? And a lot of times it's not even your choice. These officers, despite the risk of getting publicly executed in a few years, they are competing to go there because of this incentive. in this, when they become officers, they are gonna get these girls who are gonna become their secretaries and gonna please them, which is literally just sex slave. It's a comfort woman. It's in the modern age. These women get raped by officers daily. I mean, it's literally there's no protection for these girls. And this is also mandatory. The regime goes around and picking these girls, and they have to go serve in the name of party, in the name of serving the revolution. These women, being ordered to do these kind of things for these officers. So the number three place that you can find these beautiful girls is actually going to the department store or foreign store or restaurant in Pyongyang. There are stores and restaurants in Pyongyang are dedicated to serve the foreign visitors. And most of North Korean, the tourists that go to North Korea are coming from China. And then Western European countries, not as many as like the regime wants. So in these stores...
This is crazy though, ain't it? This is crazy. Like, I don't know too many other places where like a lot of tourists go somewhere but they still hear these like bad, awful things about it, but they still visit. It's very interesting to me. It's crazy.
They are only allowed to trade with the cash that is USD and Chinese yuan. And in these stores, the regime does put the most beautiful women in the country. They are tall, their skin's lighter, they're more pretty, and then foreigners go.
Yeah, this little light skin thing is like not even in like North Korea. This is everywhere, light skin thing. These things is crazy. Lighter skin all over the world. It's more admirable for people. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. That's crazy. I don't know what's up with that, but it's all over the world, man. It's crazy.
I have the good image of North Korea, good impression.
In fact, I saw this Bollywood commercial, bro. Like, it was a famous actor guy. I forgot his name. He's real popular in India, Bollywood and all that stuff. Where it was a commercial like promoting you like lighten your skin. Like it was this dude that was like darker skinned and he like lightened his skin and the girl did too. He was promoted. I was like, whoa, what the heck? It was crazy.
Of North Korea and then keep coming back and spending money, and obviously this money go to the regime. However, these girls also sometimes get tips secretly, and they do order to give the entire tip they receive and back to the regime, but sometimes they can hide a few dollars here and there. And this is a really highly desired job in North Korea, which means becoming a waitress and working in the stacking those stuff in the store. In America, like nobody's saying the coolest job is, serving in a restaurant. There's nothing wrong with that, but all I'm saying is you can see the difference here. And number 4, that is actually finally actresses of North Korea. You do assume why, right? Like I came to America and seen these Hollywood stars. I mean, Julia Roberts, so many beautiful Hollywood stars here, and they're all actresses, right? The models. In North Korea, being an actress is actually a hard job because when you are being an actress, you don't get to serve Kim or the high officers. And second of all, you also don't get any money or compensation. Like literally being actresses means working for the government propaganda in North Korea.
No way.
Therefore, usually actresses are also in North Korea, not that many movies being made. Maximum 1 or 3 small movies being made in entire country. Like that's a maximum. So your lifetime being an actress, being on the one movie is a really low chance. Therefore, that is why the very small percent of beautiful women go there, but this is also organized by the regime. They go around the schools and pick up the actresses and they demand who play what role. It's not about the merit, but it is all about the state control. The last place you can find beautiful women in North Korea, this is going to be quite shocking. This is why I said to stay till the end of this video, which is gas stations. I know, like, you think what, right? Like, so in North Korea, 97% roads are not paved. Not that many cars. There's really no traffic. There's no traffic lights other than outside of Pyongyang. In our country, in North Korea, if you want to get a driver license, very vigorous process. You have to go to basic driving school entire year. And the end of that school, you need to know how to deassemble the car and then reassemble the whole thing back together. You really have to know the engine, assembly.
Man, I feel like it's crazy. Like, humans, like, over the years of like humans that have evolved, man, it is crazy what we can do, man. And we use a lot of our knowledge and skills for a lot of bad things, man. It's crazy. Like, look at all of this that goes into like a type of car like this, man. It's crazy. That's a lot of knowledge.
Entire mechanics of car, then they're gonna give you the driver license. So only small percentage of people become the drivers in North Korea. So being a driver is a great job. It's like it's better job than being a doctor, being a medical doctor in North Korea. Actually, if this guy is a driver, he's like the most desired, the groom type for the women. And most of the drivers, like 90% of them are men. So for this competition to start, if the gas stations want to bring this men to them and get the gas in their gas station, they want using these beautiful women to attract the drivers. That's why the gas station ladies are one of the highest paying job in the country. They get 250 yuan a month that can actually afford a 4-people family entire month. Therefore, this is highly competitive and the most beautiful women competing to get, working in the gas station and adding the gas and clean the car. This hurts my heart because, these young, talented, beautiful girls could have become so many other things. But in a country that has no potential, has no future, deprived of so many opportunities from this individual. Working in the gas station and adding the gas and clean the car. This hurts my heart because, these young, talented, beautiful girls could have become so many other things. But in a country that has no potential, has no future, deprived of so many opportunities from these individuals, all they can dream of is working at the gas station. And this is also where the public can get a sight of these beauties from the country. So a lot of people just go picking up the gas station and who is working there, and they're like almost like kind of stars. And these girls dreaming becoming a gas station workers even today right now in North Korea. I hope that talking about this really helped you to understand North Korean regime, the structure and suffering of the people, and also how bizarre this country is compared to the rest of the world. Guys, if you like that video, please hit that like button and please join me on my Patreon, The Locals. Your support really helps me to keep creating these contents and informing the public. I'm very grateful for you to, watching this video till this end, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Love you and see you next time.
Gas station. That's crazy, bro. Like, this is crazy. I don't even got nothing to say about it, man. If you enjoyed this reaction, man, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, share, comment, do all that good stuff. Alright, check out my previous content, man. Go check out her original video, man. I'm out.